what's up, guys? Listen. It's a new week, so you know we got that new review for you, and you know we got that new chapter of My Hero Academia. So listen, I'm not going to talk your ear off about a bunch of nothing. Let's jump right into it. So, we got chapter 94 picking right where chapter 93 left off. You know, we got the fight with All Might and All For One. And it's looking like it's time to come down to it. You know what I'm saying? They've all given it their all Might maybe a little more. But it's time for that sweet finishing blow. So, it shows All Might, he's feigning the right-handed punch, but really he's going to deliver that sweet left. He takes One For All. Instead of leaving it in his right hand, he actually transfers it to his left, and he delivers that moneymaker. So, as he's delivering that sweet punch to All For One, he says two pretty weird things. Well, the first one's not so weird, but the second one is definitely a little questionable, so let me get into that. Alright, the first thing he says is, farewell, All For One. Which basically means like, you know, this is it. I've finally done what I need to do. You know, I'm not going to have to deal with your bullshit anymore, and I'm not going to have to play these dumbass games. I should have ended you the first time we fought, but I didn't, and that really cost me dearly. So now I'm finally putting an end to this saga between me and you. Alright, so, you know, that's self-explanatory. So the second thing he says, now this is where it gets a little iffy. He also goes on to say, farewell, One For All. Which, as you guys probably guessed, means that, you know, that's the end of his power. Now, if that's the end of his power, that also means that's the end of All Might. Now, we already know that All Might transferred One For All to Midoriya, so that's not really that shocking. But what is shocking is that, you know, he's finally saying goodbye to the power that he's probably had for years. He's saying goodbye, and he's also having to say goodbye to his persona. Because with that last punch, he used up the remaining amount of One For All he had left in him, you know? So with that being said, it also raises another question as to how much time does All For Might have left, you know? And when I say left, I mean like, dude's probably gonna die pretty soon. In the chapter, it shows a panel of him still hovering around that flame. And after that punch, that flame was considerably smaller, like that. So who knows how much time he has left, you know? But, you know, he's All Might, so even if it's going to kill him, he still did what needed to be done. So, you know, that's your number one hero for you. Now, after the fight, he stands up and, you know, he puts a fist in there as almost a declaration of victory. So, you know, you got the fans, they're going crazy. You know, the ladies, they lifting up their shirts and stuff. And, you know, everyone's celebrating because he finally took down All For One. You know, that's pretty much like his way of saying, you know, you're giving the people some peace of mind in the sense that he's like, you know, your number one hero is here. Your boy, All Might, he's got your back. I protected you. I kept you safe. I know stuff was a little rough, but, you know, I'm going to always be your pillar. But we know that's really not true. But, you know, the people, they needed that at that moment. They needed to know that they had that security. They needed to feel safe. Because if people really knew, like, there's not going to be any more All Might and no more number one heroes, they'd probably shit themselves. And that would also be an invitation for the villains to come and try to just do whatever the hell they want. So All Might had to do that. And it was kind of like the last thing he did as their number one hero. The last real thing he did as All Might. So after he does that, he also says something. He also says another thing that's pretty peculiar. He takes his finger, he points, and he says, "You're next." So of course the people are going nuts because they think it's a declaration to all the villains hiding out there, you know, all the up and comers thinking that they can just do whatever they want. Like he's kind of issuing a warning. Everyone believed that except for one guy, and that one guy that didn't believe that definitely knew what the hell All Might meant, and that was your boy Midoriya. Midoriya knew that All Might was telling him, you know, my time is up. This is the end of All Might. I've done everything I can do. I have no more One For All. I'm really now just that skinny old emaciated looking dude, you know? There's nothing else for me to do. It's your turn. You're next. You're up. It's your turn at bat. It's time for you to take over my legacy. It's time for you to take over the reins, young buck. You know, so now you got Midoriya. He's in this position where, dude, you can no longer be a baby, you know what I mean? You can no longer be the protective. Now you have to go and you have to start being the one that protects. Now, obviously, we know Midoriya is not where he needs to be, you know, but it's too fucking bad. You know, there's no more All Might. All Might can't do anything. You've inherited his power, and you've also inherited his legacy. So you gotta man up, man. It's time to, you know, let them nuts hang. So now, as if that's not enough, on the other side, you got One For All. Now, One For All, after getting his ass beat by All Might, you know, All Might delivered that sweet last punch of One For All. He done got his ass knocked out, so he's being taken to a Supermax prison. And as he's being taken in there, you know, he's saying that All Might made a fatal mistake, you know, and that basically by doing what he did, All Might wasted his time to die. Because, you know, All Might was trying to hold off in order to train Midoriya, but, you know, instead of doing that, All Might went ahead and did what he needed to do to take care of All For One. And now that kind of sped up, I think, his timeline of maybe his passing. That's how I'm taking it anyway. And he also says that another thing that All Might did was he took All For One away from his pupil, which in this case is Tamura. Now, of course, without Tamura having All For One to look up to anymore, that's going to also accelerate his emergence as the next man up for the bad guy side, or the next man up for All For One's legacy. So it's going to be pretty interesting, you know, with All Might having taken out All For One. Now you got Tamura, who's going to rise up because of the anger and the hatred, and he's going to step into his master's shoes. So on one hand, you got Midoriya taking the torch. On the other hand, you got Tamura taking the torch, or having the torch passed to him from One For All. Sorry, from All For One. So it's definitely going to be the next generation's turn. Now, this one definitely left me with more questions than answers, you know, like, let's say if All Might ends up dying, who the fuck is going to train this dude? You have Gran Torino, but other than that, like, who's going to train this dude? Who can properly teach him about One For All? Who knows enough about One For All to maybe get this dude where he needs to get? And also, with that being said, how much time does All Might have left? Does he have any time left? And if he does have some time left, you know, what's that timeline? What's that time span? And is it going to be enough time to get Midoriya to where he needs to be? So, you know, we're going to have to wait and see, man. It's definitely heading in a great direction. It sucks that All Might had to use what he had left of One For All. But at the same time, man, it was pretty dope. You know, he went out on a good note. He went out like the #1 hero that he is. So I'm glad that at least they sent him out in the right way. So I'm really looking forward to the next few chapters. Definitely want to see how Midoriya is going to evolve and how Tamura is going to evolve. So that's going to be pretty dope to check out. Anyway, guys, not too much action this week, so I'm definitely going to go ahead and wrap up the review. As always, I appreciate you guys stopping by. You know, even if I don't know you, we're still like this. You know, still my buddies, still my guys, still my friends. So, you know, I definitely appreciate you stopping by and hanging out at the channel. As always, if you like the review, go ahead and smash that like button, because who the fuck doesn't like getting thumbs up? Who doesn't like thumbs up, all right? Also, go ahead and smash that subscribe button if you haven't already, because I definitely got some cool things coming out. I'm getting better at it. Was my videos a little rough? Yeah, I'm aware of it. Trust me, I was working at it. They're getting better. So definitely go ahead and subscribe, and definitely go ahead and comment, you know, because I know you guys are out there, and we all have our own opinions, and maybe you saw something that I didn't see, or maybe the chapter meant something else to you that it didn't to me. So let's chop that up, you know what I mean? Go ahead and drop me a comment, and I will 125% respond, because that's the type of person I am. As always, guys, I definitely appreciate you guys stopping in at the channel. Definitely appreciate the love and support that you guys have been giving me, because you guys have been keeping me going, and you guys are definitely awesome. As always, I'm your boy Heroes Come Back Too. You guys have a great day. Peace.